The Ohio State Buckeyes are last year's college football national champions. And because of that, they actually got a call from Madden 26 to join the NFL for one season. And during this NFL season, the Ohio State Buckeyes are going to try to accomplish a few different things, including beating the worst team in the NFL projected for this season, beating the best team in the NFL, and then maybe making the playoffs at the end of the season simulation. Important to note as well, the Ohio State Buckeyes are one of the highest rated teams in college football 26, but when you put them into Madden 26, these college players against pros, their overalls are going to go drastically down. And ladies and gentlemen, you see them here on the field for the first time live in a game. We have the Ohio State Buckeyes visiting the Washington Commanders. I did my best with the uniforms. I think the away jerseys look pretty good. We got Jason Ball on the ground with his first carry for 5 yards. Now, why am I taking control of this team? I'm just going to play one offensive drive with them to start the season. I want to see if I can score a touchdown with them against an NFL team. Then I'm not controlling anything for the rest of the year. Now, I'll be honest. I am a college football casual. I don't know a lot of players on this team, but one guy I definitely know is Jeremiah Smith, who just tore up an NFL defender. This is on all Madden. Jeremiah Smith. He is one of the highest overalls on this team, and we have a touchdown with the Buckeyes already. Real quick, everyone, I just want to say that about 90% of the people watching this video right now are not even subscribed. So if you're enjoying the content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Just because that went so quickly, I want to use some of these players a little bit more. On the ground, we got Ball again, and he's going to pick up another 5 yards. I didn't even get to talk about wide receiver Carnell Tate. We have Brandon Innes. We have Max Clare. And if I'm mispronouncing any of these names, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, I'm a college football casual, but I'm an NFL diehard. So let's see what we got here. Oh, Jeremiah Smith this time is guarded. It doesn't matter. It's only a 4-yard gain, but it's one heck of a 4-yard gain. So we're at 4th and 3 now. After one touchdown, I might be off the field. We'll see. Receiver Brandon Innes, though. Third receiver on the depth chart for this team, making the grab. Now, I have every single starter from the Ohio State Buckeyes in college football 26 onto this team. So the entire offensive line, the 2 top tight ends, the 3 top wide receivers, the 2 starting running backs. So there might be some auto-generated players as you get down into the lineup for both offense and defense, but I pretty much put the top players at every position into this game. One more thing I do need to address as well. The Buckeyes are the 3rd-ranked team in college football 26. The Longhorns are actually ranked number 1, but I felt like it was only right to put last year's college football champions into this game if I was going to bring a college team in. I did do a video where I put the worst NFL team at the time, the Tennessee Titans, into college football 26, and they took on the Longhorns. If you're curious to see how that one went. But we're 3rd and inches. Where are we going to go? I'm looking for the running back, and it's picked off. Probably not my best decision. Maybe should have took Jeremiah Smith there. Let's see what happens at the end of this game before we get into another.
A few moments later.
And we had a decent start, but I don't think to anybody's surprise, the Buckeyes got blown out 41-13. The Washington Commanders beat the college football national champions. Welcome to the Caesar Superdome, where the Buckeyes are visiting what I think and the power rankings think going into the season will be the worst team in the NFL, the New Orleans Saints. And here come the number 32 ranked NFL team, the Saints, to the field. And here are the Ohio State Buckeyes, coached by Brian Daboll, because they took the place of the Giants in this franchise. And now in the Superdome, we are in Super Sim spectating the Ohio State Buckeyes on the road, as Julian saying the offensive line is going to be a problem, isn't it? Against NFL players. These college football offensive linemen are not going to hold up against professionals. As Julian saying, first pass drop back just got destroyed for an 8-yard loss. 3rd and 14. Offensive line breaks down again, taking a shot, and he's picked off. Not a great first drive for the team, jumping in live, spectating against what's the worst team in the NFL, the Saints. And it looks like in the franchise, the Saints decided to go with Tyler Shugg at quarterback, and he's got JAMARR in the backfield. Let's see what this offense of the Saints could do. I don't really know how Shugg is going to do as the quarterback of the Saints, and if I'm saying his name wrong, you can let me know in the comments. I'll learn how to say it throughout the NFL season, but right now, I haven't watched any of his highlights, haven't watched him on the field at all, so we'll see what he can do. He's a rookie, so maybe the Buckeyes can do something on defense. Tyler Shugg, I think, actually, or is it Tyler Shugg? I think it's Shugg. So, He delivers a pass to Taysom Hill. And Taysom Hill could play quarterback too. He's at the 27. Buckeyes had a chance to get off the field after the bad interception, but unfortunately, they are not able to get to Shug on third down, and he gets the first. And now he's actually going to run on a read option to the 10-yard line for a 17-yard pickup. There are some bright spots on this defense for the Buckeyes, even at the NFL level. A guy like Caleb Downs, who's going to be a high pick in next year's draft. I think he's at a 90 overall where I put his stats, because he's like a 96, 97 in college football, 26, and he will be an NFL player next year. So I gave him a high rating. There's not many of those on this team that are in the mid to high 80s or 90, but there's a sack on Chuck, and he goes down. It's 4th and goal. The Buckeyes only allowed a field goal. That's not bad. Fast forward to the end of the first quarter, and it's still 3-0 Saints. Buckeyes defense is doing pretty good work, only allowing 41 yards through the air. Under a minute to go. He's protected well, and he's picked again. Wow, another interception, that time picked off by Cameron Jordan. And if the Saints put a touchdown on the board before the end of this first half, okay, Tyler Shug is actually sacked. 3rd and 15. They'd be in a lot of trouble. They might even get the ball back now. Those sacks were big for the Buckeyes defense to not allow any points to the Saints. But the lack of offense from the Buckeyes keeps the defense on the field so many times, and now allows a touchdown to Alvin Kamara as the Saints will take a 20-3 lead. And last year's college football national champions are getting absolutely crushed in New Orleans. Hold on just a second. In what is their best drive so far of the game, I just noticed they're actually 1-3 on the season. They beat an NFL team already. And a touchdown, what a dot to Carnell Tate. What a throw from Julian saying maybe this game isn't over. It's 20-10 Saints. That was an absolute dime by Sayin there. Let's rewatch that as he's about to get taken down. Dropped it in the bucket in the back corner of the end zone. And they already beat an NFL team. I want to see who that is. Guys, we're under 4 minutes to go. This game is not over yet. The Buckeyes all of a sudden have exploded here in the second half. The defense is now starting to let them down, and then Sayin is taken down. What's the score right now? Do they need 2 touchdowns? They're down by 12. Yeah, they need 2 touchdowns. A field goal would do them no good, so it's 4-down territory. 36-24. Where will Sayin go? He's trying to run it. He's taken down. This is now going to be the game as it's 4th and 14. They've showed some heart here in the second half, but it could all be for nothing if they don't pick up this first down. They're bringing some pressure. He throws it to the running back. Nowhere to go. Way short of the line of gain. Jason Ball does not pick up the first down, and I think that's going to be the game. And I would say a respectable showing by the Buckeyes when the end of the game winded up being 36-24, and they beat an NFL team. Let's see who they beat. No way, they beat Madden's favorite child, the Dallas Cowboys. They beat them 27-24. And now it's time for Thursday Night Football in prime time. It's one champions, the Super Bowl champions from last year, the Philadelphia Eagles, taking on the college football national champion, Ohio State Buckeyes. And now we see what will happen if the college football national champions took on the Super Bowl champions. Jason Ball on the ground. Pretty good first run against the Eagles defense that the Chiefs couldn't do anything against. I definitely say the away uniforms I made are better than the home uniforms. And I think the helmet's a little, too white. It's supposed to be obviously that silver that the Ohio State Buckeyes have, but I think when I made it, it looked silver on the website, but now it looks whiter in the game. Still looks decent. Red jerseys could be better, though, for sure. I like the away jerseys better as Julian Sayin is taken down by Jordan Davis. Loss of 8. I think I did a pretty decent job at the stadium as well. We got the Buckeyes logo in the middle of the field. We got the Big Ten logo, the 25-yard line. We got Jason Ball on the ground. He's got nowhere to go. I'm worried, though, about the defense. If the Saints with Tyler Shuck put up 36 points or whatever it was, how many are Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, and the Eagles offense going to put up? We're about to find out because they're getting the ball. But hey, if this team beats Madden's favorite child, the Dallas Cowboys, they could beat the Eagles. You never know because Madden loves the Cowboys in Madden simulations. Jalen Hurts firing to Barkley, though. One play and the Eagles go from the 20 to the Buckeyes 48. Can the Buckeyes get the Eagles off the field without allowing a point? We'll find out. Jalen Hurts is going to be protected all day, though. I can tell you that right now. I don't think oh my goodness. There's no way they almost got to him. Barkley, though. My goodness, they can't get this man. Barkley gets the first and more. Can the Eagles stay on the field, or will the Buckeyes make a big tackle? That's Caleb Downs on the tackle. Their superstar safety. And do the Eagles go for 3? No, they will go for it. Can the Buckeyes get them off the field? Turn the Super Bowl champions away on offense. What's the play on 4th and 2? It goes to Hurts. It goes to Barkley on the swing pass, and the tackle is made! No points for the Eagles. Buckeyes are battling, though. It's only 7-0 into the second quarter. And the Buckeyes are inside the red zone. We got a 3rd and 10 run, though. I don't know about... Wait, actually, it was 1st and 10. The scoreboard was glitched. There's a 5-yard rush by Jason Ball. I was going to say, why are they running it on 3rd and 10 down by 7? I know it's early in the game, but why would you not try to go for the first down? So now it's 2nd and 5. Screen pass, I love it. I love the call. Trying for the spin move down at the 7. 2nd and goal from the 10. Gonna take Jeremiah Smith at the 5. Can they get in the end zone here against the Eagles and tie this game up in the second quarter? That's a win if you can do that right away. Let's see. No, he's dropped again. Julian Sayin going down. Another sack. He missed the... I was gonna say they're gonna pick up 3. But he missed a 30-yard field goal. That is a momentum killer, absolutely. And now here come the Eagles. Let's see if they get into the red zone. They do, and now they're probably going to go up by 2 touchdowns when the Buckeyes were super close to tying this thing. Goals from the 21, Devontae Smith. What a college career he had. He won the Heisman, won a couple national championships. And now he's tearing up the Buckeyes one more time. I don't know how much Alabama and Ohio State played back when he was in college. Jalen Hurts, though, steps through the middle, and it's a touchdown for Jalen Hurts and the Eagles, 14-0. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this game is starting to get ugly now. It's 28-0 Eagles. Will the Buckeyes get a point on the board against the best NFL team? It's 35-0, 38-0. The Buckeyes are driving. I just want to see them get a point on the board. It's 38-0. They got no points. 6 minutes to go. Will they get one chance for some points? This is their last shot to get points against the Eagles. Will they even try to get points as they're down 38-0? Julian Sayin hitting his tight end. I believe that's Max Clare to the 18. I'll take 1 touchdown against the Eagles. I thought they were going to tie this game in the second quarter. They're down 38-0. Sayin gonna step through the middle, run for the whole thing. Don't fumble. He's down inside the 6. Okay, we got a drop back here. Can we get 1 touchdown? Julian Sayin, so much grass. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They get 1 against the Eagles. I'll take it. And that will do it. A final score of 38-7. The Buckeyes lose to the Eagles. And all that's left to do now is skip to the playoffs and see what the final record is for the Buckeyes. And the Buckeyes actually won 3 games for the season. That's not bad. Well, we already established they beat the Cowboys early on the year in week 2. The next win comes in week 10 to the Bears. They won it 14-13, did not take overtime. So the defense played really good. And I guess the offense got 2 touchdowns or maybe a defensive touchdown. And then the next win comes to the Cowboys again in week 18. I put them in the NFC East. They took the place of the Giants here in the simulation. That way they'd be able to play the Saints and Eagles in this video. I cannot believe they beat the Cowboys twice. That's crazy. That's going to do it for the video, everyone. If you enjoyed it, do me a favor by hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel. And I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.